Hi everybody, it's my first week of not being on production since sales and marketing ended, and it's been a good relaxed week, and I think I'm pretty much back to full strength, and I've had the time to get back into whatever rhythm I was in before production started, and to get the apartment in order, and to get some food, and I haven't actually started cooking again, but that's gonna start pretty soon, and yeah, so it feels good to be back. I've got not a major update, but I guess a pretty significant decision that I've come to as far as writing goes, because I mentioned last week that I was probably going to get back to work on my, not probably, that I was going to get back to work on my sci-fi action superhero trilogy thing, and I was gonna start working on that, but then through the course of my catching up sessions this week, I realized that the most recent script idea I've had might be actually the one to run with at this point in time, just based on the current climate in Hollywood as far as what people are looking for as far as scripts go, and that it's a story that I know better than the trilogy, and it's probably going to be an easier process right now to write, and frankly, because the trilogy is so ambitious, I'm not totally sure I'm ready to write it. And I don't even have the story totally fleshed out. I have a lot of concepts that I'm really happy with, but it's not to the point where I could start writing it, and the work to like outline that's gonna be substantial. And it's not because I'm trying to avoid work, but I think at this point in time it makes more sense for me to work on this other project, which I've talked to a couple people about, and they thought it was pretty cool, and so I've been getting more excited about that. So I think I'm gonna run with that, and I don't know what to call it as far as a working title, but it's gonna be in the vein of like Argo crossed with Dog Day Afternoon and Schindler's List on some level. So I don't know. This is also very ambitious, but for some reason it feels right to me right now, and hopefully it'll feel right to me at the end of this week as well. But we'll see how it goes. And yeah, I actually need to do research, which is going to be new. So yeah. I overestimated my ability to get the editing done on No Shelter within a week, and it's going. I've made some progress. I've started piecing it together, but the shots are more, it's less obvious as to which ones are the best as far as performance and lighting and sound and all that kind of stuff. So I'm still trying to make sense of it all. And this is a totally different editing process than I've had to do, because I've realized that the only actual narrative kind of thing I've ever edited was the Baltimore Leadership Camp video a couple years ago, and that I pretty much edited in the shooting, as in it's actually something that Alfred Hitchcock was known to do, I think, is that he would shoot only what he wanted to shoot, and so he'd make the movie directly in the filming, whereas most people will shoot a lot of stuff and then fix it and put it together in editing. He would shoot only what he needed, because apparently at that time the studios were really overbearing on the actual editing process, so he'd only give the editors what he wanted the movie to be, so that it would be exactly what he wanted, and there was no alternatives. So I guess that's not, I don't know, that seemed relevant to me when I said it, but yeah, so it's a different process for me trying to piece all this together, and it's not as straightforward as I was hoping it would be, and hopefully I'll have it done pretty soon, but yeah, that's where that is right now. So I guess that's pretty much it for this week. I'm not sure if there was something else that I needed to talk about, but I think those were the two things that I felt most strongly about sharing. So I think that's pretty good. It'll get the job done for now. So hopefully I'll be able to shoot one for next week, but because I have a lot of family in town this week and into next week, I'm not sure I'll have enough free time I should actually be there right now, but I wanted to take care of this first. So yeah, so hopefully next week, if not for sure the week after that, I will post another entry. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.